Good morning. Today we are going to see about enzymes in biotechnology. Enzyme is a biocatalyst which accelerates biological reactions. The sources of enzymes are microorganisms, higher plants and animals. Lipase, trypsin and rennet are example for animal enzymes, and papine, protease and amylase are example for plant enzymes. Now we see the uses of enzyme in various industries. Enzymes mainly used in dairy production, brewing, baking, wine and fruit juice and meat. In case of dairy production, the important enzymes are rennet, lactate, protease and catalase. We see one by one. The rennet is extracted from the fourth stomach of the young calves, and these are useful to convert milk into cheese and separates solid curd and liquid whey. Depend upon different animal rennet, the different types of cheese are produced. The next one is lactase. It is present in the brush border of the small intestine, artificially extracted from yeast. It is required for the digestion of whole milk, production of lactose-free milk, and it is also used in production of ice cream and sweetened, flavored and condensed milk. The next one is catalase. The catalase is produced from bovine livers or microbial sources, and it is useful for the breakdown of hydrogen peroxide to water and molecular oxygen. Along with glucose oxidase, it is useful for treating food wrappers to prevent contamination. Then protease, it is widely distributed in biological world and it hydrolyzes the specific peptide bond to generate para potassium, casein and macropeptides in production of cheese. Then in case of baking industry, the important enzymes are maltogenic amylase, glucose oxidase and pectinase. This maltogenic amylase, it is used as a flour supplement and anti-staling effect. It prevents the contamination and spoilage, and it modifies starch, while most of the starch starts to gelatinase. To prevent gelatinization of starch, it is useful. Whereas the glucose oxidase, which oxidizes glucose and produces gluconic acid and hydrogen peroxide. This hydrogen peroxide is a strong oxidizing agent that strengthens the disulfide and disulfide crosslinks in gluten, and it is essential for proper functioning of bakery system. Then pentosinases, it improves dough machinability, yielding a more flexible, easier to handle dough. Then in case of wine and fruit juice industry, pectinase and beta-glucanase are very important. This pectinase prevents pectin from forming haziness and hence to get clear solution. Additionally, it is useful for the extraction of color and juice from fresh fruit. In case of meat industry, protease and papine are very important. This protease, which cleaves the bond that hold the amino acids together. As the enzyme break apart proteins, which disrupts or loosens the muscle fiber and make the meat tender. The papine is also produced from papaya At the same time, the bromelain produced from pineapple, they are useful as tenderizing agents. 95% of the meat tenderizers available in grocery store are made from papine. It is extracted from latex in papaya fruits and it is purified and sold in market in the powdered as well as solid form. So, I conclude the enzyme based processes are advantageous as they can be carried out at moderate reaction conditions with greater specificity in contrast to chemical based processes. So, the market for enzymes in industrial processes is fast growing. Thank you.